will become a monolithic nation state, kind of United States of Earth, brought together under the global aegis of a super governmental body. But now that prediction seems quaint and hackneyed. The reality is that we live in an era where sovereign nations and the formal governments of countries are little more than lines of demarcation upon the world's maps. More and more citizens of the world lend their loyalty not to a flag, but to the only true transnational entities that still thrive: corporations. Thus we foresee a time where people will be citizens of their employer's nation rather than Chinese, French, Canadian. And in this world, what we have thought of as traditional national complexes, such as America, will fragment in order to find their own equilibrium. Kind of reminds me of Shadowrun and the Kaldari. Well, actually not the Kaldari state. The Kaldari states from EVE Online is different. People are born into like a uber capitalist society, a corporate society, and like they're born into companies. Like you're born into, Jim's Curry Dogs. You stick with Jim's Curry Dogs. If you get fired, it's very difficult to get a new job, if I remember the lore right. It's been ages since I read it, and I don't even remember if I'm remembering the right thing. But yeah, it's slightly different. It's kind of Shadowrunny. The corporations in the Shadowrun universe were basically nations unto themselves. They could do what they want, and like the country that they're placed in can't get pissy over it. Well, legally anyway. I suppose they could send in Shadowrunners, but considering the universe, that would seem out of character. And also quite dangerous, because then the corporation will get pissy, Basically what I'm saying here is, it's a shit situation all round. I don't remember my ultimate point, but there you go, it's a shit situation all round. Yeah, I'll be re-recording the Shadowrun playthroughs at some stage. Hopefully I'll have them done before this comes out, but I don't know. I have to finish the Mount and Blade Warband Viking Conquest playthrough. I'm doing the campaign, but I still haven't gotten around to finishing it. I'm a fair bit through, yes. I haven't named and numbered a single episode yet. It's awkward to find them all. I kind of want to clear other things off so the list gets condensed, because there'll be like a month or two gap between them, so there's a ton of episodes, and it's just like, let's get rid of all those in between first, then I'll start naming and numbering it. It'll be easier and less likely to cause mistakes. So yeah. And I've been a bit burned out on that. I'm gonna have to try and get back to it soon, but I don't want to force myself into it, because then I probably would sound quite disinterested and grumpy about it. And if I sound like that, I doubt it'll be enjoyable. Certainly someone may derive enjoyment from it, takes all kinds and all that, but I don't know how many. I don't know the proportion of the audience that would enjoy that, wouldn't, all that. Anyway, it has come to my attention that neuropazine has been disappearing from the lab, usually on nights you are working late. Care to explain this? What exactly are you accusing me of, Frank? Yes, I've taken quantities of neuropazine out of the lab. It's part of my research. But I've also logged each and every drop used and placed all unused supplies back in the freezer before leaving. And I was not the only one working late those nights. Talk to Brugger, he'll verify it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not accusing anyone, but as Serif's security chief, it's my responsibility to stay on top of things. Pritchard became the security chief in our stead, and then we got our office back, and presumably he's stepping down. Or either that, or he's just proclaiming himself as security chief when he isn't. That wouldn't seem in character though, I don't think so anyway. So he was probably just put in as temporary security chief till Jensen got back on his feet. Whatever Megan's team was onto with that patient X strand is simply amazing. I've run 3 tests just to be sure, and none of the usual rejection markers are present after 8 weeks without neuropazine. This is unheard of, Will. Listen, I got to take off, but you got to see the results for yourself. Come to my office, room 32. If by the chance the door is locked, 9642 will get you in. Total biscuit. Well, good to see TV's doing well for himself. Just wait. By the time this episode comes out, he'll be sadly have, shuffled on. Sorry to bring that down. It's just like, I know I'm a cynic, I'm whatever, but I'm just like thinking, it would be just my luck to be like making a reference to a guy that's rather unwell, and by the very day this episode comes out, he dies. Just it'll be awkward. Keep in mind, I'm still recording this in 2016. For those curious, it's presently the 17th of September 2016, and it's 2 minutes to 1 a.m. on a Saturday. Somewhere to be tomorrow, so probably not going to record too much. What the fuck does Picus have against us? Record too much more. What the fuck does Picus have against us? Ever since Taggart gave that damn speech in front of the UN, Kassan's taken every opportunity she has to slant his augmentation debate in his favour. We were the ones who got fucking attacked. We lost people. He didn't. That has got to earn us some sympathy. Get on the phone and work this, Lyle. Do what I fucking pay you to do. Hey boss, Mr. Seraph just stuck his head in. Looks like he's on the warpath. Might want to get back here ASAP. And are we still on the movies Saturday night? Assistant Director, Public Relations, Media, Seraph, and Public Relations and Media, Seraph Industries. Alright. Seraph Industries, rising to tomorrow. The Seraph ethos. Here at Seraph Industries, we specialize in the design and manufacture of advanced neuro... let me start that again. I'm getting distracted. Here at Seraph Industries, we specialize in the design and manufacture of advanced neural augmentations and prosthetics for human implantation. We strive to distinguish ourselves by working with clients to create progressive, forward-thinking, custom augmentations that answer specific challenges and needs. We are proud to maintain our creative independence in rapidly shrinking and highly competitive marketplace. To ensure our uniqueness, we maintain an in-house staff of doctors and nurses, in addition to the usual array of augmentation scientists and researchers, training them to work with clients to determine individual needs. Seraph Industries offers its clients free compensation, offers its clients free comprehensive pre-operational screenings so as to better understand their personal challenges. We employ over 1,500 people in the Detroit area in our factory and research and development facilities. More than any other corporation in the augmentation industry, we work hard to promote and maintain a reputation as innovators, as a home for independence, quality, excellence, and quality. Also, poor English. Being a bit hard on myself. Hey Gail, is it true? Hey Gail, you hear they're thinking of cutting vacation days. What the hell? This if the kind of thing companies do when they're about to go belly up. Oh yeah, we read that before. So where did that come from? Did not see it a moment ago. Okay. It's kind of weird. There's... like, it starts on 20 up there, but where's the rest of them? So here's something I didn't notice before. Just the face on Megan there looks weird. She looks fine. He looks kind of off, but okay. He looks kind of sinister, but okay. He looks fine, I guess. Something's kind of off, but she looks the weirdest. Her head's just really off. I really like the look of this, I have to say. Ooh, let's read this. Let's find the starting point. Here. They shall not grow old, as we who are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor shall the years condemn. In our hearts and in our minds, their devotion to science will always be remembered. To us, They have found immortality. I like that. That's a beautiful little thing. I have to say, that is actually seriously beautiful. Glowy doors. Let's investigate. Yeah, can't lift them up. Can't find any supplies behind them. I swear I remember in Deus Ex 1 you could actually stumble into a bathroom with a lady in here. Well, a lady in there, not here. Here wasn't there in Deus Ex 1. You haven't say? I gave orders?
Once we were restraining this guy and they gave one kick too many. I shouldn't have kicked him at all, really. I mean, he was being held down.
Yeah.
So you're saying I can kill the guy if he gets past the door? And what if he gets one leg past? Is it still open season? And what if he gets one leg past? Is it still open season?
One guy wants to protect the building, the other guys want blood. One protester. Two protester. Sorry. One bad accent. Two bad accents. Who's this guy?
Sheriff?
David's just stepped out for a moment, Mr. Jensen. But do come in. I've been hoping to meet you.
Mr. Darrow. I'm surprised you even know who I am.
David speaks very highly of you. He says that when it comes to detective work, you are like a dog with a bone. Have you found your scientist yet?
What else did David tell you?
Over the years? Plenty. But today I'm here as a friend.
Look
and
at that
fellow
screen.
scientist. Things are getting quite turbulent out there, wouldn't you agree? So many people drunk on revolution. The United Nations being urged to intervene. And all because of the technology I created.
Things have come a long way since then.
Haven't they? And now my old friend David wants me to lead us to the Promised Land. He's asked me to invite members of the UN to Panchaea, to convince them we don't need industry regulation.
Your geoengineering project in the Arctic Ocean.
The installation couldn't have been built without the assistance of augmented workers. And when it's finished, my little hole in the ocean is going to stop global warming. A lovely photo op, wouldn't you say?
If it works.
You mean, if it doesn't kill us all?
Adam? You're back. Can I speak to you outside? Get to the helipad, son. You're going back to Hengsha Island. Frank tracked down one of the GPLs.
Only one? Is it?
Sevchenko's. But Adam, I had to call in a favor of the DOD to do it.
Meaning, the conspirators probably know I'm coming.
Folks, notice the... Oh, I don't like this guy hearing. Did you notice the computer screen? Okay, I can't go back in. Darrow was transmitting data on Jensen. He was transmitting that. Seraph likely has all the information gotten by the other guy there. You know, the detective. Basically what I'm saying is, I have suspicions that Mr. Gray is Darrow. Firstly, Darrow's yonking a file on Jensen, or files. One of the bodyguards said, Mr. Gray. So I think it's him. What's he up to?
You're Adam Jensen, right? The security chief here? Your men did a good job securing this building when the riot broke out. If anyone would have been able to breach the front door, we would have had to deal with them harshly, if you know what I mean. If anyone would have been able to breach the front door, we would have had to deal
But what is Darrow up to? Why is he yonking that stuff? What's up with him? Okay. Gossip girl. Mr. Serf's gift from Vera Markovic to Atina Margulis. Miss Margulis, of course, I appreciate Mr. Serf's support, which is why I will do my best to explain to my patient exactly what this generous gift entails. What? Can I be honest? I feel like I didn't read what was actually there. Mr. Serf's gift. Mr. Margulis. Let's just go with Atina. Of course, I appreciate Mr. Serf's support, which is why I will do my best to explain to my patient exactly what this generous gift entails. But that is as far as I will go. From now on, whatever augmentations he decides to acquire will be his choice and his alone. The patient, not the employer, will be the one to decide whether a half-tested prototype augmentation should be included with all the others or not. Uh-huh. Half-tested prototype augmentation. They're talking about Jensen and Typhoon. Heather, David's meeting with the board next week to go over our financials. I need the weekly project reports before then. Tina. For Typhoon, completed and off the manufacturing research team reassigned to Basilisk. 2 weeks behind schedule. May need to go back to DoD for extension and more funds. LPNG Tiger. Thank goodness O'Neill had other priorities, and it's actually postponed to the 3rd quarter 2028. And Omnivision 2. Progress looks good, but it's about to get held up in viability testing. Since internally driven, can we push it to next quarter? Cosm Tech D. Pass phase 1 inspections. Yeah. Need to re-examine contract and timeline before determining next steps. Tina, as requested, here's the... Oh. I thought this was... like you know how sometimes there's multiple emails within it? I thought this was a 3rd email, but it's not. As requested, here's the weekly report, weekly project report from the Temp Labs. Can you let David know we're really trying, but there's only so much you can push people? Necessity knows no law except to conquer. Really only sounds good on paper. L. De Beers. Do not put that man through to me again, Atina. I do not care how much money he has or how influential his company is. I want nothing to do with him or the corporation he represents. I kept this company afloat and free of their influence peddling for years. I'm about to start listening to them now. Yeah. Whose company does he have? De Beers. A beer company, I guess. Don't know what Jensen, what's his face has against them. Crouchy, crouchy, crouchy. Anyway. I have my suspicions that Darrow's Mr. Grey, but I don't know.
Think we'd be in danger if we went out there?
For a moment, can I be honest? For a moment when I came in, she didn't look like an adult. It was like just a tall kid.
Maybe Mr. Seraph could fly us all home in the VTOL.
Probably, but that would be ungodly expensive. Plus, I'm taking the VTOL to Hengsha. Get stuffed. So I need to go check this place over here. Also, I forgot we had a run button. I played it like I've been playing Series Sam HD. No run in that. Which is really annoying because it means this kamikazes can easily catch you. They're just that bit faster than you. I don't know how faster they are than you, but they're faster, so they catch you. Unlike in the tree where you can outrun them. Ooh, that looks weird. That's not meant to be looking like that. Hey, did you notice this shite texturing? Like, this was fine previously. What's up with it now? Game's wetting the bed. Let's save here in case anything happens. I can't save because